Ruto's police is tracking the opposition. Yeah. Ukambani rally seemed to have gone wrong with William Samoei Ruto because he fears that now Ukambani has slipped away. There's nothing he can do about it. Now the police is cracking down on the opposition. Hello folks, welcome back. And of course, this is Dr. Politica, and here we decode power and the state Kenya. I'm Peter Ogutu. So, remember, Gachagua's Gachagua's pact with Kalonzo is sending shockwaves in Ruto's camp. And actually, the mammoth crowd we witnessed, the mammoth crowd that we also witnessed in Ukambani, and of course in Coast, shows that Ruto indeed will have to serve one term. Now, there is reports that police is cracking down on the opposition. They're actually the people who actually attended the rally. Now, reports have it that police is targeting the opposition and supporters in Ukambani. Just imagine, after the rally. And this signals Ruto's response to Gachagua Kalonzo rally success. Why do you think the police has to, of course, go after the people who attended the rally? Because Kenya is a democracy. I mean, you are free to join whoever you want. Yeah, you're not forced, and that's democracy. But now, William Ruto seems to be crushing the opposition because he's afraid that Gachagua is actually going to make him one term. When you listen to Gachagua's speech, yeah, you realize that indeed this man is persuasive, and that's what Ruto is afraid of. That Gachagua's persuasive mouth will actually make Kamba Nation, reject him in 2027. That's what I think the police is going after the opposition. Another thing is that Ruto's is desperate. Yeah, he is desperate because he can't match the campaign that Gachagua and Kalonzo is doing. The crackdown, of course, reflects Ruto's fear of the Mount Kenya Kamba alliance. Yeah, someone said that this alliance between Kamba and, of course, Mount Kenya is going to send Ruto, is going to make him a one-term president because Mount Kenya is about 8 million voters, Kamba about 4 to 3 there. Now we're talking about 10 million votes. So William Ruto has lost 10 million votes. That makes him desperate because he's not even sure that Raila will support him. Raila may change his mind last minute. So Ruto is not sleeping. He is not sleeping. He fears that this alliance will actually crush him and make him a one-term president. And again, the opposition's rallies are now gaining momentum because Gachagua and Kalonzo's planned response, including Kalonzo's, summit on 7th June, their union will actually make sure that Ruto is going home. Remember, William Ruto tried to, of course, convince Kalonzo to join his camp. In fact, if there is someone who has been, been followed by Ruto, who has been actually convinced by Ruto to join his camp, is Kalonzo, because Kamba Nation is a swing votes. And when Kalonzo refused to join Ruto, I think Ruto became worried, and now he is now resorting to, intimidating and harassing his supporters. And this explains why we saw Farouk Kibet and of course Kithure Kindiki invading Kamba Nation to campaign for Ruto, because you can't imagine, two regions like Nyanza and Rift Valley, they'll make you the president. You need other regions because Kenya is a big nation. So Ruto can't imagine losing Mount Kenya and of course losing Kamba. So you see, we are witnessing all this drama with police. And of course, 2027 fallout looms because there are speculation that this crackdown, there are some speculations that if Ruto fails to, of course, convince Kamba Nation to join him, it will be difficult for him to convince them next year because the whole Kamba Nation is now uniting against him. So it won't be easy for him actually to convince them later. this is the time he feels he can use police to crack down on the people who oppose him, or maybe he can use his money to, of course, buy people like Kalonzo and the rest. Remember, someone like Mutua was just bought, because when you're given a job and you join someone, you've been bought. Yeah, that's why you see Mutua nowadays is fighting Kalonzo Musyoka. But you see, Mutua has been trying to be Kamba Nation kingpin, but he has never managed. Yeah, Ajayi Toboa, despite him being the governor of Machakos for 10 years, but he's been trying to become kingpin in Kamba Nation, but he has never managed. So there is only one king in Kamba, who is, of course, Kalonzo Musyoka. That's why you see Ruto is afraid of the union between Gachagua and Kalonzo, because that means that these two regions, Mount Kenya and Kamba Nation, is now not going to vote for him. That's why we are seeing all these dramas. Police wanaenda on arrest Kamba people who went to the wanted the event and all that. Now tell me, do you think it's a good move for the president to actually use the police to intimidate the people who will join, or who goes and attend these rallies, from these Kalonzo and Gachagua rallies? Do you think it is right?